2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to TPC Deer Run. It's moving day here at the John Deere Classic. Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company as we get into the action. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
It's definitely a precarious spot that he is in at the moment. With such a small lead, any small bumps in the road, hiccups, and any small mistake out there, Luke, could lead to disastrous consequences.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. His second shot here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And this one is for his par. And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Currently at -18 for the tournament. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Oh, the stinger. That is a thing of beauty. Take class and talent to hit that shot. Oh, that's a tough break. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Those fairway bunkers, they can be tricky. Tougher shot in golf. That always looked wet, didn't it? This one is a fair distance here. Nine feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Ooh. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
Going with the 7. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, asking for a big break on this one.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's going along quite nicely in this tournament, currently in 3rd place. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Oh, this is looking long.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the fifth.
A fantastic look upcoming.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Just one off the lead after that hole. The sixth is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
This now, his third shot. One stroke off the lead. If he makes this, he'll save his par. He's currently in second place on the leaderboard. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the seventh hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with less club.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. We've arrived now on the eighth hole, the par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Bit disappointing, that one.
I'm not sure he got enough out of the rough on that one.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
The tempo there was exquisite. Oh, settle down, stay there.
That should find the sand. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Setting up in the bunker here. Touch of class, holds it from the sand.
What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Yeah, perfect lie in the bunker and perfectly executed. This was nice.
He's currently sitting in 5th place. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green. You collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Lovely effort, that. And this from the greenside rough. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Henny Koyak's been sharp with the reads today. How's that lie looking out there?
This is workable. Yeah, second cut, looking good.
This one might need to hit a house. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. John, have you got a read on this one?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Oh, hit a house. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the 6 iron here. Yeah, nicely played. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Good speed. Big putt for par coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This is a lengthy putt here. Started that way outside the line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle 2.
play. You got to love it.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Beautiful swing there. Just off the fairway in the first cut. I think he's caught that one quite nicely. Not a bad play, that one. This is a 20-footer.
Starts off looking good.
It's tracking towards the cup. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. So close. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's a one-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdies for the players in the field.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This is his second shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. That one's headed in the general vicinity of the putting surface. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And currently at 19 under par for the tournament. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Quality shot, that one. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Always loved the high draw. What an impressive shape. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. Ooh, this is on a good line.
All right, getting better.
Wow, what a putt. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for third. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. A champion will be crowned as we get ready to bring you all the final round coverage of the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Taking a look at the leaderboard, and it shows that our featured player in third place as the broadcast begins. Let's see how today's round plays out. A thing of beauty. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Time for the second shot into the first. This would be a great up and down.
Looking nice.
I like the look of this one. Yes, what a putt. He finds himself in a share of third place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Oh, John's been down there calling all the action. We'll have a good read on the lie here.
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Has he hit it? Yeah, that was a good shot out of the sand there. Nicely up the fairway. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This would be a great up and down. Look at that shot there, Beamer. This is a par putt. Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Perfect little fade. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Oh, put the brakes on that one. It's got far too much speed.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's go to hole number 5. It's a par 4.
Par 4. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
This one's right of the green.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Around 110 yards to go. 4 shots behind our leader. This putt is from long distance. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this is breaking pretty hard to the right.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Hole 7, and it's a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Lining up the the birdie putt here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
And this looks like the better part of a 40-footer, maybe even more. I'm going to go with 42 feet for this one.
Okay, slow down now. That's enough. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. On the tee now with the par 4/8.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That's a good-looking shot there. Outstanding shot. High quality. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Will this stay on the cut stuff? Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. We've arrived at the 10th hole, a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. By the hole. 18 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Just missing the birdie there. Let's head to the next. He finds himself currently in 5th position. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic. Lovely, lovely run.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Put a little buttercut fade on that one. Opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 4 back after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like this putt is going to start out straight, then take a turn to left.
Just a short putt remaining here. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
And that's the line, the sand. Oh, that one almost went in the cup.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Going in. And this would be a great par putt if you can make this. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. Time to face a par 4. touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Well, that may have come out a little heavy.
Not a huge surprise missing the green here. That lie was awful.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
The 16th is a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into a tie for third place.
And only 2 holes to go afterwards, Luke. Big opportunity.
Well, there's a wild ride. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. He finds himself in a share of fourth place at the moment. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
That's well played. Pin high. And this putt to move into third.
And only 1 hole to go in this event, Luke.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Standing over his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, that's beautifully judged. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And his round will conclude with a par today. And it's a tie for third place as he concludes his tournament.
Nothing to sneeze about right there. A solid week all around. Great finish for this player.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome into the opening round of the Bass Rock Open. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. We're going down to the first hole now. Oh, that is a Tiger Stinger at its best. Well executed. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the first. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This putt is about 16 feet. And the par putt just slides by there. That's disappointing. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Rich, here we are at the second at Highfield, a risk-reward par 5.
The scenery on this hole is absolutely magnificent. Rock outcroppings down the right-hand side. Don't get sucked in, though. Tee shot has to favor the left-hand side just a little bit, and from there, you're going to have a blind second shot over some more rock outcroppings. Bail out to the right. Do not miss left on this par 5.
And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
Opting for the 5-iron. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. A birdie putt awaits. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Nice little par putt here.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The third at Highfield Golf Course is a par 3, Rich.
Well, unless you have an absolute perfect number, there's no reason to go after the flagstick anytime it's on the right-hand side of this green. Bail out to the left, find the fat part of the green, 2 putts, and thank you very much.
Oh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the event. As we head to the 4th hole, we keep tiptoeing along the coastline here, but it's a very big boy par 4.
This is a strong par 4. You really need to take on this tee shot. Keep it out to the right near the water as best you can, because that's going to open up your line into this very narrow green. This is a seriously strong par 4.
From about 130 yards here,
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Well, Rich, the holes don't get any easier here at Highfield Golf Club. We're at the 5th, and it's a very strong par 4.
What another magnificently difficult hole we have. Take it over the center of that bunker in the fairway. The second shot is straight downhill to a green that's crescent-shaped. This is another stunning hole. Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Attaboy, good shot. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. What a putt that was.
It was nice to see that go in because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
First par 3 on the course here at Highfield GC, and it's a very impressive looking par 3.
Plenty of room on the left-hand side to help maneuver the golf ball down the slope, get it on the surface at all costs. Don't hit it out to the right-hand side. That's just silly.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This putt coming up is for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Our first look at the second par 5 on this opening 9 here at Highfield GC, Rich.
Massive fairway bunker out there in the middle. Take it down the left-hand side, and it's a safe play, but you take it down the right-hand side. Now you reduce your second shot yardage significantly. Long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
This one may come up just a tad short here. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
These par putts, they keep around going.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, as we make our way to the 8th tee at Highfield GC, we've stepped off the cliffs and we're working our way back up the hill, Rich.
Yes, but sadly it's not getting any easier for us. This is another strong par 4. Try and hit your tee shot up onto this plateau, and the second shot slightly downhill. No bunkers surrounding this green, but difficulty if you do miss this green right and left.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
This one's not going to stop on the fairway. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
And he needs this to save par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, that's a clutch par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Standing on the tee here at 9, I feel like we can get after this one, Rich.
Yeah, it's a drivable-ish par 4. I'm going to say ish because only the biggest hitters are able to get it there, but it's most definitely a golden birdie opportunity. Take your driver out. Do not miss it right. Do not miss it too far left. And from there, just a very basic pitch shot, again, to a very long and narrow green.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Second shot here on the 9th hole. Feet to the cup. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we make the turn here at Highfield GC, you got the mountain in the background and an uphill par 5.
Yeah, and a pretty generous landing area, to be fair. Looks like both sides from right and left in the landing area pitch towards the fairway. But from there, you're going to have to make a massive decision. Do I have the game? Do I have the skills to carry that pond fronting this par 5 green? Let's find out.
That's tidy. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, almost made an eagle. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 11th hole at Highfield Golf Course, a short par 4 again, Rich. The question is, do you get after it or lay up?
Well, if you lay up, you're obviously going to have a little bit longer second shot in, but those brave enough, take the driver out, challenge that bunker up there. Now you just got a short second shot into a green, Luke, that looks a lot like a vinyl record that was left out in the heat all day long. Stonking drive there.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And this shot from the bunker. Well, at least it's out of the sand, but some work to do here on the green. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going uphill and moving to the left.
Ooh. This one for bogey. Well hold. Let's move on. Highfield GC has been beating us up for the majority of the round, but here at 12, I feel like you can take a breath.
Finally, a massive, massive landing area out there. So take the driver out and give it a good old walloping. From there, second shot to a very sizable green indeed. But they can certainly hide this pin from you. Beware.
His second shot here.
Went straight down.
This one needs to kick left. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. He finds himself in a share of 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Hole 13 at Highfield Golf Course just tempts you, Rich. There's trouble everywhere, but you want to get after it.
It is so difficult to get a good feel for how long this plays just because the infinite edge look of this green. There's runoff areas everywhere around this green. It looks straightforward, but don't kid yourself. This is a really tough par 3.
Oh, that was flushed. Okay, that'll work. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
And from long range here.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. 14th hole at Highfield GC is a very good-looking par 5, Rich, but you do need to hit it straight.
Big swinging dog leg from right to left. Avoid that fairway bunker down the left if you possibly can. The coolest feature about this hole is this little amphitheater they've built around the left-hand section of it. This is a really stunningly built green complex. I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, that is crushed. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's going to have to do some calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
This one headed left.
A couple under at this stage. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, they love a short par 4 here at Highfield GC, and 15's exactly that, Rich.
This is a really cool hole. Short par 4, it can be reachable, but do you want to take it on? There is so much danger down the left-hand side if you miss it. If you go anywhere left of this fairway, it falls off a cliff face, down into the rocks, down into the sand, to a green that sits well above you. It's a birdie hole, but beware. 6s and 7s, those can come too.
Chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, painfully close. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Hole number 16 is arguably the toughest on the course. It's certainly the longest par 3, measuring at 240 yards, and you have to golf your ball here.
Now, good news, they give you just a sliver of hope with a an area to the right-hand side that it might kick your ball left back onto the green. But if you miss it left, you got some rough, you got a pine tree right there. This is just disaster written all over it.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The penultimate hole at Highfield GC is a strong par 4 with the cliffs come back into play. You've really got to put your ball in the right spot.
Yes, you do. You can't really challenge the right-hand side unless you just have more guts than brains. Bail it out to the right-hand side. Increase the length of your second shot. But this is a generous green. Everything kind of slopes in from all sides. You find the fairway and you find the green. You just might walk out of here with a birdie. Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
That's bad luck. That's a really bad lie in the bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
So close. A bogey putt awaits. And that putt will drop. Well done. And he's now 3 under for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Henny, what's the player facing here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Club face may have got caught up in the rough here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
That one almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Whew. Had a fair bit of pace on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome into day 2 of the Bass Rock Open. Luke Alvey, Rich Beat, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Our current leader going along nicely at 12 under the card as we get things underway. We head down to the first tee now. He's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. That's definitely left of the green.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The second is a par 5.
The scenery on this hole is absolutely magnificent. Rock outcroppings down the right-hand side. Don't get sucked in, though. Tee shot has to favor the left-hand side just a little bit, and from there, you're going to have a blind second shot over some more rock outcroppings. Bail out to the right. Do not miss left on this par 5.
Wonderfully played. This is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Going with the 8-iron here. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Currently 3 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Unless you have an absolute perfect number, there's no reason to go after the flag stick anytime it's on the right-hand side of the screen. Bail out to the left, find the fat part of the green, 2 putts, and thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
It was a little bit too much power. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at -3 for the event. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
This is a strong par 4. You really need to take on this tee shot. Keep it out to the right near the water as best you can, because that's going to open up your line into this very narrow green. This is a seriously strong par 4.
Well, that's a handy shot. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Every hole out here is magnificently difficult. Take your tee shot over the heart of that bunker in the center of the fairway, and it should chase down, leaving you with a shortish iron for your second to a green that pitches from front to back.
That caught the downslope. This should chase out. Sitting at -3. Come on, get down. This would be a great up and down. awaits. Well done. Currently at 3 under for the event. The 6th is a par 3.
All the dangers on the right-hand side, but thankfully, though, there's a little bit of a bailout area on the left-hand side where you can miss the green just a little bit left, and it should kick dead right, hopefully leaving you a nice look for birdie.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well played.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He finds himself in a share of 13th. Time now to play the par 5 7th.
As you can see, massive bunker basically bisecting the fairway. Out to the left is a safe play, but if you take your drive down the right-hand side, it significantly reduces the length of this par 5. And from there, you've got a long, narrow green with runoffs on both sides.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. That one looks to have come up short. Chance to move to 5 under par. It's tracking. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the 8th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. A bit too much pace on that one. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Finally, a little bit of a breather here. A drivable-ish par 4, but only for the longest players in the game. Just a little danger right with a bunker, far left with a bunker as well. Second shot, though, short wedge to a long, narrow green once again.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here.
Nicely done.
Afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently tied for 7th here. It's a par 5 to get us underway in this back 9. Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
He's got this to move into the top 5 here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. Hole number 11 is a par 4. Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends.
I'm telling you, I would blame the caddy. Bogey here yesterday, looking at the same score today.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Par putt coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Oh, that's good grit there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Now 5 strokes behind. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Finally, a massive, massive landing area out there. So take the driver out and give it a good old walloping. From there, second shot to a very sizable green indeed. But they can certainly hide this pin from you. Beware.
Well, that'll work there. 7 feet to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This is such a difficult hole to judge the distance, Luke, because you're basically looking out to an infinite edge green and the runoffs on all facets of the green. This is a seriously benignly hard par 3.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. This one started out on a good line. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Big swinging dog leg from right to left. Avoid that fairway bunker down the left if you possibly can. The coolest feature about this hole is this little amphitheater they've built around the left-hand section of it. This is a really stunningly built green complex. I like it. I like it a lot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
this putt to get to double digits under the card. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Putting for par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
I got to say, this is a really cool hole, but do not miss it to the left at any point on this hole. It's a great birdie opportunity if you can see anything missing left. You got rocks, you got a bunker that sits well below the green. This is a dynamic hole where 3s and 7s can be found easily.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and seems so in this case.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Now, good news, they give you just a sliver of hope with an area to the right-hand side that it might kick your ball left back onto the green. But if you miss it left, you got some rough, you got a pine tree right there. This is just disaster written all over it.
Oh, great swing there. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, what a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now at 11 under for the event. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Yeah, anything hitting down the right-hand side is a complete error, or you're a genius and you just don't know it. Second shot, back up the hill to a horseshoe-shaped green where everything kicks from the sides, from the back, from the front. This is actually a pretty good birdie opportunity, believe it or not.
Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Currently a shot off the lead. You see that one just drip back on the flag. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Starting this one way out to the right. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. AK holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. This is his second shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. That's on the green and you never know what could happen. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And finishing up with a par here today.
As usual, thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me.
Finishes up his day.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
As we wrap this round up.
That concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
And that does wrap it up, guys. We're going to end this one in 4th place. Played some good golf, played some bad golf, played some embarrassing golf, played some fantastic golf. Had some great putts, had some horrible putts. All the horrible golfing I did today, I'm attributing to the stupid shirt I was wearing in that 4th round. What an ugly shirt. I'm ditching that thing. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Best of luck to you and all that